Greetings, fellow citizens of EPCOT! Brickey here! Welcome to today's adventure in Honolulu! Definitely been a week of amazing mosaics and also so many awesome roofs. So this, we'll call it food court style building, like where I'm in some sort of theme park shopping mall. This is very different to me. This is very interesting indeed. Don't know how I feel about that just yet, but I'm here tonight with some buds. They're going to take me to some of their favorite attractions, so I'm happy to see what they like because I trust their opinions. Now, I have definitely been guilty of making fun of Universal Hollywood Studios because they have an escalator in the middle of their park. And I now find myself on an escalator in a Disney park. A little bit different, a little bit the same. Thank you. My first ever living with the land. Dark ride I've ever been on in my life. Whoa, look at that. This is so awesome. I see why you like this, man. This is great. I don't like. But fish farming, I don't like that at all. Nearly half of all the sea recorded. I don't like that. Attraction that I really enjoyed. Maybe brought up a couple of things that I don't want to think about when I'm at a theme park, and I'm privileged enough to be able to spend money in a way so I don't have to deal with certain things when it comes to sourcing food. But fact of life, I'm sure everybody here has a different opinion, and I'm sure I'll hear about it, but wouldn't be me if I didn't share with you how I feel about things. Where to now, Mr. Mendez?
It looks like we're going to the cream of the crop of EPCOT, the best attraction you could possibly do. I don't want to hype it up too much because it lives up to every expectation.
I'm waiting for it, the big reveal.
All right, so we're going to do Journey into Imagination with Figment.
I'm going to meet Figment for the first time.
You're going to meet Figment for the first time.
A popular merch item, a hardcore EPCOT icon. I have no idea if I'm going to love him or hate him, but I'm ready to meet the Figment. Are you a fan?
I'm a fan. He's an East Coast thing, so.
Is that why you wear the purple mask?
No, I just like purple, but that's cool too.
Prince or Figment? Which one would you?
Prince. Prince has been purple numero uno.
Prince over Figment. Okay, I'll follow that rule. Here we go. decent amount of irony in making an attraction about the imagination when it's about the least imaginative thing that I could imagine. Didn't there used to be like a wizard with Figment? Like an old wizard guy? What happened to the wizard?
You couldn't see Figment.
I don't understand. It's about imagination, but it's about the least imaginative thing I've ever seen. They kind of missed the mark there. Mendez.
Yes.
I want those 5 minutes of my life back.
This is why you flew out here, just for that awesome attraction.
Yeah, now when I see people like hardcore on Figment merch, I'm like,
But don't forget, they're the old
multi-generational, right? Yeah.
The old version was actually really cool.
When he was with the wizard?
Yes.
What was that guy's name? The timekeeper?
I don't know what his name is. He was like an inventor, I think.
Oh yeah. Anyways, wow. Interesting. I am loving in Future World all these different parks and plazas and the way that the land swells and goes away from the main thoroughfare to the attractions, all the waterways and the urban plaza. Very, very cool city design. I am loving this park. Such a unique design. I keep imagining what would it be like if this was my home park. That's a very intriguing idea, but no, I'm not moving. I'm excited for what this potentially is going to be.
Encontré a una niña tan bonita, ella siempre se ha parecido a Yemaya, y por la calle con su ropa azul camina, y todo el mundo está gritando, ay cómo va, ella responderá. Yala, 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 ella hace su Yemaya. Mira, todo el mundo está gritando, ¡qué belleza! Y preguntan a esta niña dónde va. Pero ella solo niega con la cabeza. Ella sonríe y sigue bajando hacia el mar. Como dice, yala, 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 ay, qué belleza. Yala, 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 ay, Yemaya hace su Yemaya. Ay, repítelo de nuevo.
I had been told that it was like a Mexico featured small world. It was really, really cool. Maybe one too many projection screens in there, but it was still fun vibes, like feeling like you're going around Mexico and seeing all those different little vignettes. I love those fireworks up on the ceiling. That's very cool. I'm enjoying the different speed of EPCOT attractions. They're like way more about like culture and fun than like smashing rides and trying to get Pixar characters in there. That was a good one. The mid-century modern design of this building has been calling my name all day. And just like, look at this. It's just so beautiful here. And this is my second sunset that I've caught at EPCOT. And man, this part really, really shines when the sun decides not to. My first lap on the test track with somebody who's done a couple of laps before. I do this?
Make us something crazy.
What do you do?
Oh, you do this.
Oh! I was not getting that.
Okay, that changed it dramatically. All right, let's do something crazy here.
Oh, what? It looks like a shoe. Does this affect how the car runs in any way?
No, it's just something fun.
Got it.
Okay, let's there we go. I like that. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, there we are.
What a work of art. All right, it is my first ever test track. I'm excited. After seeing all my friends do this in videos, I kind of have an idea what I'm doing. I'm imagining like Radiator Springs.
You're assuming right.
All right.
Same time.
I'm in the right spot though. Yeah. Slow down. You're not racing yet. Oh, we're going to follow Mater into town? Okay.
The seatbelt check is around the corner.
Here we go.
For your safety.
Responsiveness test.
Responsiveness data is now being synchronized.
Automated driving technology verified and active.
Yeah! 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 Crazy! Whoa! Yes!
Automated crash avoidance technology disengaged. Displaying responsiveness data.
Here comes the final test.
It's awesome!
I knew you'd love it.
It blew my mask off.
Testing. You'll be able to see how your Chevrolet custom concept
That was
the sim car
awful.
at the disembark.
It just keeps going and going. That was great. I was expecting it to be like a Radiator Racers type attraction, and it is a bit like that. But unlike Racers, where you only get a little bit of race time, it feels like that thing just keeps going and going and going and gets more intense. I could see why that's probably one of the most popular attractions. I would ride that thing over and over again. That's the perfect amount of like speed and thrill for me.
Friends, it is a early preview, surprise preview of Harmonious. I'm so excited to get to see this. That means I'll be able to get to see both nighttime shows, even though I'm leaving on the 2nd. So excited. That is unbelievable, man. Why is this giving me more vibes than the show?
Yeah, this, wow, oh wow.
It's hard to put your finger on what exactly makes Disney magic. It's not that Harmonious was bad, it's just that it wasn't good, as in it lacked the magic that we've all come accustomed to from falling in love with these parks and the story of these parks. Friends, this was my second day ever in EPCOT and my first day ever traveling around the World Showcase. But yet, at the end of this day, I wanted a show that celebrated this park, the experience, the adventure that I had just lived that day. Not a highlight reel of movie clips that I've seen time and time again. I wanted a narrator to tell me what it's like when the world comes together and speaks one language of art and design and culture. I wanted to be wrapped around in what it feels like to be harmonious. And the fact that that never happened, it left me feeling disappointed. But then something magical happened on the horizon. We saw this beacon of light literally lit up on the other side of the park, and it just drew us in closer and closer. I can't explain why LEDs on a sphere is so much more magical than 4 tacos and an onion ring inside of a giant body of water, but it was. And then the best thing happened. We somehow slid into a media preview of this nighttime show. And this was the Disney magic that I showed up for.
is the nighttime show. Take that, Harmonious. That's what I was looking for. Like, that's the show that I wanted tonight.
That was insane.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's a Disney show right there. That's a Disney show.
Sometimes the things that you think are going to be the most magical can often, with all of your expectations, be the things that disappoint you the most. It's the surprise. It's the thing that you don't know that's going to happen is when magic happens. Most Disney attractions have a surprise. They have something that sneaks up on you that you don't see coming. That gets you in the feels. That makes the magic feel real. For us today, we all thought it was going to be Harmonious, our big send-off into the night, and one of the main reasons why I took this pilgrimage out finally to the East Coast to discover all 4 parks and resorts that make up Walt Disney World. But on this evening, the big thing that I was looking forward to was the thing that disappointed me the most. But it was this, the surprise. Being in the right place at the right time inside of a Disney park can often give you the time of your life. That night, we stood there, stood around Spaceship Earth, watching it over and over again, changing colors, transforming into one pattern after another, and we just stood there and we celebrated it. Maybe it was the idea of all of my friends being together on the other side of the country, or maybe it was that this was a surprise that we didn't see coming. Either way, as people that go to the parks day in and day out, it felt good to be a tourist. It felt good to fall back in love with the magic, and it felt good for somebody who perfectly knows the schedule of my home park. It felt good to be surprised. It was one of those nights I never wanted to end, and we stayed there till that very magical end. Little did we know that this would be foreshadowing for the 50th anniversary and the lesson that I would learn on this trip. Don't put all your expectations in big anniversaries and nighttime shows. Remember, the magic is what you make it, how you embrace it, and how you decide to live it.
Friends, for the second night in a row, the last person to leave Spaceship Earth at EPCOT Center. Thank you so much for going on this journey with me. I hope that you had fun. And thank you so much for watching today's channel. Thank you, Club 1313, for making this possible. Leave a comment below. Let me know. Did you have a good time? I sure hope you did. I'll see you again real soon with more Walt Disney World 50th anniversary coverage.